What's up guys, and happy Monday. Today we're going to talk about intermittent fasting. I've been asked this question a lot about what is intermittent fasting and should I intermittent fast, and so I decided to make a quick video for this Monday morning about what it is, what the benefits of intermittent fasting are, and then finally any misconceptions there are about intermittent fasting. So number one, what is intermittent fasting? This can mean a lot of different things to different people, but the gist of it is that you're going an extended amount of time without food, longer than normal without eating. That's called the fasting period. And that's followed up by a feeding period, which is a shorter period of time than you would normally do. A popular version of intermittent fasting is the 16-8. This means you're going 16 hours a day without eating, and then you're keeping all of your eating within an 8-hour feeding window, okay? So the 16 hours is called the fasting period, and the 8 hours is called the feasting or the eating period, all right? Now there are other methods of intermittent fasting, but we're just gonna focus in on the 16-8 today because that's the most popular and it's the one that I've used for the last 4 years and absolutely love it. So what are the benefits of intermittent fasting? So number one, indirectly, not directly, but indirectly it will help you burn more fat. Why is that? For many people, when you skip breakfast and you're eating fewer meals throughout the day and in a tighter window, it's easier to eat fewer calories and still feel satisfied. Many people also enjoy the convenience of it. When you wake up, you don't have to think about cooking immediately. You can wait until 12 p.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m. You can wait till later in the day to worry about your next meal, okay? A lot of people also experience more mental clarity when they're fasting, all right? We're not eating a bunch of junk that's, causing mental fog, brain fog, which is super aggravating and gets in the way of our productivity. But many people also just like not having to worry about food, all right? So you get up and you start going. Another benefit of fasting is that you learn when you are truly hungry. You learn to eat when your body needs it, not when you just feel like it. You also learn that going hungry or not feeling full all the time, you'll actually be quite all right. You're fine. That's something a lot of Americans could stand to learn. Now let me say this, there are a few misconceptions about intermittent fasting, okay? Number one, it's not magical. All right, the same way that eating 6 meals a day is not magical and it does not boost your metabolism, intermittent fasting does not automatically burn more fat than any other style of eating, okay? Indirectly, it can cause fat loss, but the number one thing that has to be done for fat loss is you have to create a calorie deficit. You've got to eat fewer calories per day than you burn. There is no way around this. 6 meals a day doesn't, help you out. There's no special supplement that gets you around this, and intermittent fasting will not do it either, okay? Yes, I love intermittent fasting for many of the reasons I listed before, but it is not magical. You will not automatically burn fat. So, if you have been searching for the magic thing that will help you burn fat without creating a calorie deficit, it's not out there. Give up. Create a calorie deficit over a long period of time and you will lose fat. Another misconception, intermittent fasting is not for everybody. If you are eating like crap, if you're highly stressed, if you're not sleeping, if you have hormonal issues, I do not recommend it. Intermittent fasting is a great plan, but it's also a stressor to the body. In small amounts, stressors can be very good, but in high amounts, in addition to an already stressful lifestyle, intermittent fasting will simply screw up your hormones worse, make your sleep worse, and make you feel even worse. That being said, you should get those taken care of regardless of whether you decide to do intermittent fasting. But if you are going to intermittent fast, make sure you clean up those areas first. An office job, you're not living a crazy active lifestyle, you're not doing construction or a very labor-intensive job, and you've got pretty good sleep patterns, you're eating pretty well, you manage stress decently, go for it. But if not, ditch the intermittent fasting and save it for a time in the future.